King Kohli is back in form. Just back in the last game. I mean, no, in the last game as well. Back in the last innings, or the fast innings actually. Everyone was writing him off. But this is an alert. This is a warning that a champion player like him, if you love the game of cricket, if you want to enjoy the game of cricket, you shouldn't write Virat Kohli off. He's a sort of a mentality. He's a sort of character who can play shots, who can change the momentum of the game, any series, in any part of the world. Now, someone's really serious and a huge fan of Virat Kohli. How are you doing?
I'm absolutely wonderful.
So, what's your opinion? Like when everyone was in writing Virat Kohli off, all of a sudden, even being a failure in the first innings, he got back in the second innings and pretty much changed the moment of the game. What would you say about that?
Uh, you know that it's Virat Kohli. He's a king. He's considered as king, and a king. He can made his comeback anytime. And what exactly happened? And everyone was talking about the time of Virat Kohli has over, but it's Virat Kohli. He will decide when he will stop. And Virat Kohli, just a single innings will decide his fate and what exactly happened in Australia. And I do believe that. There is no fitness issue, that his fitness level is very up to the mark, and that is why he can continue Test match cricket for next 3 or 4 years easily. But you have to remember that he has retired from international T20Is. Why he has retired from international T20Is? Because India has a lot of options. You have seen that Tilak Varma and some other explosive batters, who's Abhishek Sharma and Sanju Samson and
Yeah.
many others. They are waiting for their debut for Team India because they're prepared and their strike rates. And this at this stage, Virat Kohli, he won't be able to bat over 130 strike rate or over 140. But you have a lot of options who can bat over 150 strike rate. So India have that luxury and have that options. That is why he has retired from T20Is. But if you talk about Test match cricket, still there is no options. You cannot replace Virat Kohli with others. So that is why we are hoping that this should not be the end of Virat Kohli. And he has made a hundred, brilliant hundred, match-winning hundred, and that is why we are very, very happy that King has come back.
So Virat Kohli is one of those characters who never, seems to get petrified by anything, and the same sort of things happen. And probably this is one of the things what helped Jaiswal as well, a young blood, literally dismantled the whole Australian bowling side, like Pat Cummins and then Josh Hazlewood and obviously Mitch Stark. So what would you say about Jaiswal there?
I think he's the next big name for India, and the way he's batting after his debut in Test match cricket, I think it's phenomenal, and he will be the biggest star for India in upcoming days. And I just want to remind you that the job of Virat Kohli in the second innings has been easier for because of
Jaiswal,
Jaiswal and
yeah.
KL Rahul,
Right.
the way they have batted, and I think those opening pair made Virat Kohli job easy.
So, as you mentioned that Virat's fitness is absolutely up to the mark right at the moment. Do you think he'll be able to carry this sort of fitness for the next 3 or 4 years until he gets to his 100?
It's one of the most debatable things, and I just predict 6 years ago, one of my friend that Virat Kohli won't be able to score to 100. I mean, 100 century. This is still long way to go. Only 80,
It
81,
requires
80,
19 centuries to be made.
19. For that you have to play best cricket for 3 4 years, and
Yeah.
as he's not been a part of T20I, so you have only two options, two format test matches and ODI. So there is a chance if he can continue this type of forms, and you have to score at least 3 or 4 century per year. And in test matches he didn't score a century in last 14 months, so it's going to be really challenging for Virat Kohli. I think he will be cut short in mid 90s, maybe 92 93 centuries after his career.
Do you think he'll make more centuries in BGT series?
No, I think Jaiswal will hit more centuries, and Virat Kohli may not get another century.
Thank you so much for talking to me about the King Kohli. As a cricket spectator, everyone wants him to be back in form because no matter whichever part of the world you're from, but the way Virat plays is absolutely fantastic and absolutely crazy to watch. See you in the next one, guys. Thanks for being with me.
Thank you.